Welcome to our countdown of the most shocking food crimes around the world. You call yourselves food lovers, but wait until you see the culinary carnage we're about to unleash on your senses. From the depths of internet forums to the greasy spoons of back alleys, we've uncovered the most egregious, the most appalling, the most downright disrespectful ways people are abusing good food. You won't believe what some people have done with their food. Get ready to be disgusted, get ready to be outraged, get ready to witness culinary carnage like you've never seen before. Right, you lot, listen up. First on our hit list of culinary catastrophes, ketchup on steak. Are you having a laugh? A beautiful, perfectly cooked piece of meat, destroyed, annihilated by that saccharine red muck. A good steak, you hear me? A good steak needs nothing but salt and pepper. Maybe a touch of butter if you're feeling fancy. But ketchup? Ketchup is an insult. It's a crutch for cooks who wouldn't know flavor if it slapped them across the face. You think you're being clever, masking the taste of that cheap, overcooked lump of leather you call a steak? Newsflash, I can smell it a mile away. The acrid tang of burnt meat can't hide behind that sugary, vinegary abomination. This isn't amateur hour, people. This is about respect. Respect for the ingredients, respect for the tradition, respect for the bloody art of cooking. So put down the ketchup bottle, step away from the steak, and for God's sake, go learn how to cook. Next up, we're tackling a controversy so divisive it sparked family feuds and international incidents. I'm talking, of course, about the unholy alliance of pineapple and pizza. Now, I'm all for pushing boundaries, for experimenting in the kitchen, but some lines you just don't cross. Putting pineapple on a pizza is like asking me to judge a singing competition featuring a choir of screeching cats. It's wrong on so many levels. The sweetness of the pineapple clashes with the savory flavors of the cheese and sauce. It makes the crust soggy, and don't even get me started on the texture. One minute you're biting into a perfectly crisp slice, the next you're drowning in a pool of sugary, acidic juice. Listen, if you want to eat pineapple, go for it. Have it for dessert, blend it into a smoothie, heck, wear it as a hat for all I care. But keep it off your pizza. Your taste buds will thank you. Chapter 3. Deep-fried butter. You're killing yourself. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the heart of darkness. A place where culinary nightmares come to life, and your arteries quiver in fear. A culinary abyss so depraved, so utterly devoid of nutritional value that it makes a greasy kebab look like a health food. Imagine a world where the concept of too much doesn't exist, and every bite is a step closer to a health crisis. I'm talking about the artery-clogging, gut-wrenching monstrosity that is deep-fried butter. Yes, deep-fried butter, the epitome of excess, the zenith of unhealthy indulgence. Yes, you heard me right. They actually take a stick of butter, coat it in batter, and deep-fry it. It's as if someone looked at butter and thought, how can we make this even worse for you? They take a stick of butter, coat it in batter, and deep-fry it. The process is almost mesmerizing in its audacity. The batter sizzles, the butter melts, and what emerges is a golden brown heart attack on a stick. Because apparently just eating butter straight from the tub wasn't heart-stopping enough. This isn't food. It's a dare, a challenge to see how much your body can take before it gives up. It's a one-way ticket to a coronary. Imagine your arteries, once clear and free-flowing, now clogged with the remnants of this culinary catastrophe. Each bite is like injecting pure cholesterol directly into your bloodstream. And the flavor? Oh, the flavor is something else entirely. Don't even get me started on the flavor. It's like licking the inside of a deep fat fryer. The grease coats your mouth, leaving a lingering taste that no amount of water can wash away. It's like licking the inside of a deep fat fryer. The oil, the batter, the butter, it all combines into a symphony of regret. Honestly, I wouldn't even feed this to my worst enemy. It's an abomination, a culinary crime against humanity. The very existence of deep-fried butter is an insult to food everywhere. It's an abomination, a culinary crime against humanity. If there were food police, this would be at the top of their most wanted list. If you ever find yourself tempted by this deep-fried disaster, do yourself a favor and walk away. Walk away and never look back. Your heart, your arteries, and your future self will thank you. Your body will thank you. Choose life, choose health, and leave the deep-fried butter where it belongs, in the nightmares of culinary excess. Chapter 4. Instant ramen with soda, the definition of lazy. Right, you lot, let's talk about a crime against cooking so lazy, so utterly devoid of effort, that it makes me want to weep for the future of humanity. It's a culinary catastrophe that defies all logic and reason. I'm talking about the unholy union of instant ramen and soda. Yes, you heard that right. Someone somewhere thought it was a good idea to combine these two. Now I get it. You're a student, you're strapped for cash, you're craving something quick and easy. We've all been there, right? The struggle is real and sometimes you just need to make do with what you have. But that's no excuse for this kind of culinary laziness. There are limits, people. Even in the direst of times, there are lines that should never be crossed. Instant ramen is bad enough on its own, a sodium-laden brick of processed noodles that taste like despair and regret. It's the go-to meal for those who have given up on the idea of a balanced diet. But adding soda? Are you trying to create a chemical reaction in your stomach? The carbonation, the sugar, the artificial flavors, it's a recipe for disaster. The sugary fizz clashes with the salty broth, creating a flavor profile that can only be described as confusing. It's like your taste buds are being assaulted from all sides, unsure of what to make of this bizarre concoction. Look, if you're going to subject yourself to instant ramen, at least have the decency to add some vegetables, an egg, some leftover chicken, anything to give it a semblance of flavor. There are so many ways to elevate this humble dish. You can throw in some fresh greens, a handful of frozen peas, or even a splash of soy sauce. Anything to make it taste like you put in a bit of effort. Don't just drown it in sugary, fizzy oblivion. You're better than that. Your taste buds deserve better, your stomach deserves better. So next time you're tempted to reach for that can of soda, think twice, your future self will thank you. Chapter 5. Sushi with ketchup cultural appropriation gone wrong. And finally, we arrive at a culinary sin so egregious, so utterly disrespectful to an entire culture's cuisine, that it makes me want to launch into a tirade of expletives that would make a sailor blush. This is not just a minor faux pas, it's a full-blown culinary catastrophe that shakes the very foundations of gastronomic respect and tradition. I'm talking about the abomination, the travesty, the utter disgrace that is sushi with ketchup. Yes, you heard that right. Someone somewhere thought it was a good idea to take the epitome of Japanese culinary art and smother it with a condiment that has no place in the same universe as sushi. Sushi, that delicate, intricate art form, centuries in the making, reduced to a soggy mess by the addition of that saccharine red goo. It's not just a matter of taste, it's a matter of respect. The meticulous craftsmanship that goes into each piece of sushi, the years of training a sushi chef undergoes, all rendered meaningless by a thoughtless squirt of ketchup. It's like throwing a bucket of paint over the Mona Lisa, like playing a Justin Bieber song during a Shakespearean play, well, you get the picture. Imagine the horror of seeing a priceless piece of art defaced, or a timeless performance ruined by an out-of-place tune. That's the level of culinary blasphemy we're dealing with here. The delicate flavors of the fish, each slice a testament to the chef's skill and dedication, the subtle tang of the rice vinegar, perfectly balanced to complement the fish, the refreshing bite of the ginger, all obliterated by the overwhelming sweetness and acidity of ketchup. It's a culinary crime of the highest order, a complete disregard for the harmony and balance that sushi represents. It's a culinary car crash, a train wreck for your taste buds. Imagine the chaos, the destruction, the sheer horror of a car crash or a train wreck. Now, translate that to your palate. That's what happens when ketchup meets sushi. If you ever see someone about to commit this heinous act, if you witness someone reaching for that ketchup bottle with sushi in sight, I urge you, I implore you to intervene. Step in. Be the hero that the culinary world needs. Stop them before it's too late. Step in and educate them. Guide them towards the light of proper sushi etiquette. Explain the importance of preserving the integrity of traditional dishes, the respect owed to the culinary arts. Show them the right way to enjoy sushi, the way it was meant to be savored. The future of culinary civilization may depend on it, because if we allow such travesties to continue unchecked, what hope do we have for preserving the rich tapestry of global cuisine? Let's stand together, for the sake of sushi, for the sake of culinary respect, and for the love of good food. So there you have it, folks. The most shocking, the most appalling, the most downright disrespectful food crimes from around the world. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments which food crime shocked you the most. Hopefully, this culinary journey has taught you a thing or two about respecting your food, about appreciating the art of cooking, and about the importance of never, ever putting ketchup on your steak. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. We'll be back soon with more culinary chaos, kitchen nightmares, and food fails that will leave you speechless. Until then, stay hungry, stay curious, and for God's sake, stay away from the ketchup.